Hi everyone, welcome to May Yoga 2.0. I decided I needed to connect with you all, so what better way than another yoga practice. So here we are, and we're going to focus on neck and shoulders, so that might be good if you're either, again, you a lot of screen time, computer work, but also maybe gardening. Gets everything a little overused, so we'll take care of any issues that are going on. Remember, always make adjustments, make it work for you, and let's get to it. So, seated in a way that feels good. Let's start by drawing the lower back in, stretching out the spine right up through the back of the neck. Pull your chin in that little tiny bit, that position that helps with our posture. We'll get to that again later, but find that, not exaggerating it, just subtle. Close your eyes. Remember, I'll still be here when you open them, so do close them. Shoulders relaxed, breathing. Only focus on the breath right now. In and out through your nose. As you breathe in, the lungs expand, your rib cage expands, and then on exhale, that relaxes, but the abdomen contracts. So keep working with that breath. Add a little texture to the breath by closing your throat slightly. Start to listen for the sound of your breath, that vibration, that little feeling of as if you're breathing in directly through the throat, little Darth Vader sound going on. And then see if you can lengthen both the inhale and the exhale. So just stretch it out a little bit, slow down that breath, deepen the breath. Remember, when we use both an even inhale, exhale, we get balance. Sometimes we intentionally lengthen one or the other, but this time it's all about balance. Let's do 3 more at your pace. Breaths that are full. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. Take your arms, big sweep up, then bring the hands down in front of your heart. Once again, inhale, arms sweep up, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. One more inhale, exhale. Now open up the shoulders and chest, and then stretch across the upper back. Inhale, open the chest, exhale. 2 more here, inhale, exhale. One more time, big inhale, exhale. Now the arms sweep back up as you inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, look to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, around to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Come back up. Now let's take a side bend up and over to the left. Inhale, up. Over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Now up and over to the left. From here, big full circles, reaching that arm forward and around, using whatever range of motion works for you. Now, after this one, come back into your side bend. Really press that right hip into the floor. Big side body stretch, looking up. And then up and all the way over to the right with the big circle forward and around. Letting the hips move, your rib cage, shoulder, just moving. And then let's come into that side bend. So that left hip presses into the floor. Big side body stretch. And all the way up. All right, we're going to move down onto our back. So just stretch out down on the floor. Arms come down next to you. And we'll do some bridging. So let's start by pressing the feet into the floor. Lift the hips. and then lower back down. Do that again. Come back up. Your chin will just tuck it a little bit so that the neck lengthens naturally. Come back up and down, keeping your legs parallel. We'll do 2 more, and then we're going to add in little arm movement and neck work. One more time, lift the hips and lower. So the right arm comes up with the hips. As you lower the arm, turn your head to the left. Inhale, hips and left arm lift. You're looking up, and then lower down, turn your head to the right. Inhale, hips and right arm up. Exhale, lower down, looking to the left. Inhale, hips and left arm up. You're looking up. Exhale, lower, looking right. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, hips and right arm up. Exhale, down. And last one, inhale up. Exhale, down. All right, turn your head back to the center, knees to your chest. Gently press your back into the floor. Now, the left leg, bring it out and scoot. The couch is in my way. Stretch out that left leg, knees up toward your chest, arms out to the side or perhaps under the couch. And we're going to take an inhale. On exhale, bring your leg across to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale again, bring that leg over. Inhale up. Exhale, take the leg across. Inhale up. And exhale. Now, you're going to take that left hand and rest it on the right leg, anchoring it down. And you're going to turn your head to the left. So this is going to be great shoulder and neck mobility work. So you're going to anchor that leg, looking to the left, slide your right arm all the way down next to your body. We did this recently, maybe even last month. Remember, we're going to sweep the arm all the way up alongside the head. For anyone that has shoulder issues, lifting the arm straight up and down is a good alternative. All right, here we go. Inhale, big sweep of that arm, looking up. Exhale, sweep the arm down and look to the left. Inhale, the arm sweeps up, look up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, up, looking up. Exhale, take that arm down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more, inhale, up. And exhale. All right, come back onto your back and hug that right knee in. Then stretch that leg out and the left one comes up. Arms out to the side. Inhale and then exhale. Take your leg across to the right, look to the left. Come back up to the center and then again, take the leg across, looking away. Come back up. We'll do 2 more. Exhale as that leg comes across. Inhale up. And last one. Exhale. Now, staying here, your right hand will rest on that left leg. Your left arm goes down next to you. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, big sweep up or just lift that arm. Look toward the ceiling. Exhale, sweep it back down. Look to the right. Inhale up, looking up. Exhale, sweep that arm down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We've got 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. And last one, inhale up. Whoops, there goes the water bottle. That always happens. Exhale down. All right, come back to the center. Give that knee a little hug. And then bring up the right leg. Inhale, press both legs forward. Exhale, pull the knees in, pressing your back into the mat. Inhale up. Exhale. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Feet go down. Let's make our way up to hands and knees. I'm going to salvage my water bottle. No damage done. All right, hands and knees. Spread your fingers out. Let's start with an inhale, chest is lifting, tailbone up, and relax through the abdomen. And then tighten through the abdomen, tucking under with your tailbone. Inhale, chest lifts, tailbone up. Exhale, rounding up, pull the abdomen in. Inhale, lift through the chest, tailbone up. Exhale, rounding up through the back. We have one more like this. Inhale. Exhale, rounding up. Now from here, fold your arms. So you bend them, forearms on the floor, then chest and hips lower. Stay right here, one breath. Come all the way up on inhale. Exhale, rounding up, fold your arms down, lower chest and hips. Stay one breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, rounding up, fold the arms. Stay right here, one breath. Inhale up, we have one more like that. Exhale, folding the arms down. Stay and breathe. Feel that lower back, getting it stretchier with that breath. Now come all the way up. Exhale. Now this time when you go down, you can keep the arms extended. In fact, I want you to walk those arms forward into that traditional child's pose. You can move around. Anything goes. If you want to bring the knees a little wider apart, shift in the hips and the ribs, all things are acceptable. If it feels good to you, it's where you want to be. So this is great. Just move around or stay, whatever you'd like to do. All right, let's come up to hands and knees, but move on into up dog. Nice and easy, only the range of motion that feels good to you. And then again, back into that extended child's pose. Come back up, inhale, shoulders stay down. We're not forcing anything, but we are working those hips. And all the way back, let's do two more. Inhale up. Exhale, take your hips back. And let's do one more. Inhale up. And exhale all the way back. All right, so now while we're down here, walk your arms and torso to the left. And put your right hand on top, press down with that hand. Just get that little extra stretch in the lower back on the right side. And then keep low to the floor. Move on over to the right. Left hand goes on top. You're just pressing down with that hand. And then walk back to the center. Now, lifting up to hands and knees. Stretch your legs out behind you in a plank, or feel free to keep your knees on the mat. Hover here. You want to tuck under a little bit with the tailbone. Make sure shoulder over elbow over wrist. And then from here, lift the hips high into down dog. Come right back into plank. Now you could also just hover in any version of a plank. Let's do three more, moving into down dog if that's where you want to be. If you want to be down here on your knees and just push back into child's pose, that's good. Everything is fine. It needs to be a good practice for you and your body. Come back into that plank. So I know for some of you this might make 5, and I said we'd do 4, so I was misleading. Come back into your plank, and then just lower yourself all the way to the mat, any way you want to get down there. Feet go out flat, hands up by your chest. We're going to start with the head turned to the left in our 2.0 workout. Now, come into a baby cobra here. Inhale, lift. Pull your chin in. Exhale, lower down, looking to the right. Inhale, up. So this is all back strength, no arm strength. Lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now I'm going to turn my head over to the right. Bring the arms down. Bend the legs and swish them from side to side. Now, lower your legs, rest your arms on your lower back. We're going to keep the legs on the floor, lifting the torso, sweeping your right arm forward, bending it. The back of your hand goes on your forehead. Then lower down, look to the left. Inhale, rise, left arm comes up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we've got 2 more here. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Now, lower the arms again next to you. Feel free to swish the legs a little, releasing a little from the back. And then you're going to straighten out just the left leg. We're going to get a quad stretch because if we're going to be here, we might as well add that quad stretch. It's so good to do, and we probably don't do it often enough. So, quad stretch. You can press that right hip into the floor, the foot into your hand. If you are not comfortable holding that foot, you can just have your leg bent. That's fine. Now release that down, turn your head to the left, left leg comes up, either just having it bent or hold it. Press the hip into your hand, or into the floor, not your hand, and the foot into your hand. And release. All right, hands come up by your chest. Press yourself up, sit back, and tuck your arms back alongside your legs. Staying here for a few deep breaths. Feel your rib cage expanding out with that breath and stretching all the muscles through the back. All right, now this next breath, on inhale, come up tall on your knees, reach your arms up overhead, and on exhale, lower down, arms come onto your back, turn your head to the right. Come all the way back up on inhale. Exhale all the way down, head turns to the left. Inhale up with your breath. Exhale all the way down, look to the right. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down, look to the left. And inhale up. Now just lower the arms as you exhale. Go ahead and stand up, and let's move on. Work right into Tadasana. We're going to take the ground up approach. So from your feet, lift your toes up, spread them apart, set them back down. Let your arches pull up. Then work up the legs, tighten the quads, let the kneecaps lift, lift the pelvic floor, open the chest, arms hanging at your side. Get nice and tall. Now we're going to work posture. The external shoulder rotation. So open up there and stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So remember, all that time spent forward, we get real tight. So throughout the day, you could always do a little of this. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. We've got 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. release, and last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, now for the neck. This is for that forward head position. So when you're doing the exercise, yep, we don't look pretty to have that double chin, but a few seconds in this position, far better than all the time in that position. So standing tall, pull the chin in subtle, just subtle, and stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Do that again. Pull it straight in. Don't look down or up. Straight ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release 2 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. All right, so now let's work a little bit of balance, ankle work as well. So we're going to stand on the left. If you need to get close to something to hold on to, feel free. Right leg goes out, and let's do some ankle circles. Really loosen up that ankle joint. I know a lot of these things we've done month after month, but I repeat them because I think we could just all use them on a fairly regular basis. So let's get the other way. Circle that foot around, real big circles. Loosen up that ankle. Good mobility. All right, then a flex and point. And then, to challenge your balance and your calf, how about 8 single leg calf raise? There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch legs, balance on the right. Take that left foot out in front of you. Circle the foot around, make sure it's the foot and not the full leg. Be mindful of that because we do things to work in the hip joint, but we sometimes forget to just isolate in the ankle. So that's what this is all about. And let's go the other way. All right, and a little flex and point, flex and point. All right, now, how about those calf raises? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hands in front of the heart. Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and we just fold right on down. Stay here, 1 breath. And then a big sweep up. Inhale, exhale again, all the way down. Soften in the neck and shoulders. Take in that breath. And big sweep all the way up. Inhale, exhale all the way down. Stay and breathe. Inhale up. Let's do 1 more. Exhale all the way down. Stay and breathe. Inhale up and take the arms down. Exhale. All right, let's do our shoulder mobility work. We're going to start with the arms straight out in front and go out to the side. Soften the shoulders. Try not to hunch them up. And just find what range of motion works for you, not trying to push hard into this. Float into it. Let's do 2 more. All right, now bringing the arms up in a letter V. Again, as much range of motion as you have without pain. We're not trying to do any damage, no harm. We practice ahimsa, non-harming. Now let's do that up to the back. Lift up. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. 1 arm up, 1 arm in back. Okay, kind of shake things out, and let's move on to sun breath. So I'm just going to turn sideways for this. Let me move my mat a little bit. And begin with your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive down over your legs. Hold the back of your calves. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, big sweep up. Exhale, lower, just your arms. Inhale, big sweep. Exhale, dive down over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Here's a good practice of pulling that chin in. All the way down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, just the arms. We'll do one more. Inhale up. Exhale, dive down over the legs. Inhale, halfway up, look at the floor. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Now we're going to go right into a balance series. Let's come into chair pose. Rise up, right knee lifts. Come into airplane pose. Yeah. Come all the way back up. Sit into chair pose. Rise up with the left knee lifting. Come into your airplane pose. All the way back up. And sit into the chair, rising up. And into airplane. Come back up. And into chair. Rise up, left knee up. Come into airplane. All the way up. And sit. Two more at this pace. Then we'll do a final one on each side where we hold a little bit. And left leg up. Come into airplane. Come back up and sit. So let's take this one a little slower. Rise up and just stay right there, looking out straight ahead of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's come into airplane. Look down at the floor. Externally rotate the shoulders. And stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. And into chair. Rise up. Looking out in front of you. Relax the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's come into airplane. Square up the hips. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back up. And sit into the chair. Rise up, fold right down over your legs. We're moving on. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. Let's sit into chair pose. Rise up, right leg steps back, warrior one. Let's go into that airplane pose. We're warmed up and ready for that. Looking at the floor, stay 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, spin, warrior two. Now, turn that left palm up, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, back up. Exhale into side angle. Let's really stretch this out. Feel the side body lengthening. Come all the way up and let's get a reverse triangle. From here, come up and reach forward with that left arm, hips toward the back, and then lower your hand right into triangle. Now this one we're not going to stay. We're going to rise up, bending that left leg back into warrior two. Spin forward to crescent. Then from here, reach up and then twist to the left. Take that left arm forward, come back up and twist again. And come forward and up, twist. One more, inhale up, twist. Now this one, let's hover right here, tightening through the abdomen, lifting the ribs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward, fold right down over your legs and into side angle. Get that nice big full body side stretch and come all the way up. But we're going to straighten that right leg as we do that reverse triangle. Lifting back up, reach forward, and then lower your hand into triangle pose. Let's come up from here, bend that right leg, spin forward to crescent, reach up and twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale. We've got one more up and twist and relax the shoulders. Hug in with your abdomen. Stay right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward all the way down over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale down. Inhale up, big sweep. Exhale, sit, Utkatasana. Rise up and step back with that right leg. Let's come into our airplane pose. Focus on a single point. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, warrior one. Spin, warrior two. Turn that left palm up, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale up. Exhale, side angle. Big stretch here. Now, if you'd like, you might stretch your arm forward. Stay right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift back up. And let's come into our reverse triangle. From here, come back up. Reach forward into Trikonasana. Looking up, if your neck feels okay with that. If not, look forward or even down. Draw the ribs away from your hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up, bending that leg. Spin forward. Now, hands in front of your heart. We're going to take a low twist. Come down over that left leg. A little twist here of the torso. Hug in with your abdomen. Stay. 10, 9. Now you can always come up high and release out of that if that's better for you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up and all the way down over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, big sweep up. Exhale, sit, Utkatasana. Rise up, step that left leg back, warrior one. And then right into airplane pose. Stay right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Spin, warrior two. Right palm up, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale up. Exhale, side angle. You can stay right here with a little support or stretch that arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up and into reverse triangle. Lift back up. Let's reach out and into triangle pose. Strong legs, strong core, looking either up or off to the side or down, wherever your neck feels most comfortable. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, bending that knee. Spin forward to crescent, hands in front of your heart. Let's take a low twist again. Feel free to take the high version though. Pull the ribs forward and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back up, fold all the way down over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale down. Big sweep up and adjust your arms. Come down. All right. So turning sideways on your mat. Last piece that we'll do standing. Start with your hands at your hips and draw up tall. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees a little bit, folding all the way down. Slide your hands down the back of your legs to your ankles and just take a moment to soften and kind of wiggle things around. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now, start finding extension. You can place your hands on the floor or keep them on your legs. You're just going to stretch out the arms, the legs, the torso. Sit back into your heels. Feel the hamstrings getting their stretch. Now, just bending your right leg and shifting your weight to the right, but not letting that knee go past the ankle. Come up and let's go over to the left. Sit back into that stretch. This is great for the hips, but don't overstretch. Come up and to the right. Just find what feels healthy to you. You know the difference. Sharp is never our goal. A nice strong stretch is fine, as long as you're not holding your breath to do it. Let's shift over to the right one more time. And then up and over to the left. All right, come up and then make your way down to the floor and take a seat. All right, so the legs are out in front of you. I'm going to shake them out a little bit. Put some bend in your knees. Let's start by pulling the elbows back, sitting up tall. Inhale, then exhale, come out over the legs. Holding your feet or your shins, lift partway up, then back down over the legs, and then pull back up, all the way forward, halfway up. Inhale, exhale down, rising up, and reach forward, halfway up, all the way down, come back up, inhale, last one, out over the legs, halfway up, down, and all the way up. All right, shake it out again. Now, you're just gonna bend your right leg and cross it over the left. That left leg can stay straight, or you can tuck it to the side, whatever you like. Right hand in back, inhale, left arm up. Exhale, spin, sit up tall. Purposefully press that right hip down. Spine lengthening. Breathing, not holding your breath, and not trying to leverage too deeply with your arms. Moving into a good twist with your breath is more appropriate than just cranking with the arms. That can do damage, so avoid that. All right, let's come back to the center. Wiggle the hips a little bit, and we're just gonna tip slightly forward. So come up tall, and then a little tip forward. Notice I'm not collapsing. Stay up tall, get the hips pressing. If that left leg is straight out, you're gonna feel your hamstrings as well, which is great. Nothing wrong with extra hamstring stretch. Breathing here. Feel that deep hip stretch getting into your piriformis. All right, let's come back up and shake out the legs. And we'll do that on the other side. Cross the left over the right. Right leg can stay straight or tuck it. Put your left arm in back. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, spin to the left. Sit tall. Pressing that hip into the floor. Eyes level, chin level. Nice full deep breaths. All right, come back to the center. Again, adjust your hips that little bit. Sit up tall, tip from the hips. So I'm not leading with my jaw, either pull that chin in, just focus in on your hips. It's a small movement, so that can seem sometimes unrewarding, but the deep hip stretch, very rewarding. So we're not always needing to have big, huge movements. Couple more breaths. All right, come back up, uncross the legs, shake them out. Roll down, roll up, roll over time. How about 4? Here we go. Roll down, roll up, cross your right leg over the left, spin into your little crouch, undo that, all the way down, all the way up. Left leg goes over the right, spin into that little crouch, and come back down. 2 more to go. Down, up, and roll over, and undo, all the way down. Last one, roll up, cross the feet, roll over, and all the way down. So now, since we're kind of in a core kind of place, let's take the hands behind the head, stretch out that left leg, lift up, and then switch and switch. Nice and controlled, and you're just really hugging in, giving your neck support. You might look at the ceiling or up at the corner of the wall and the ceiling, and just keep switching those legs, hugging in, breathing, and switch. Stay here with 8 more, 7, and you can always stop or make them smaller. Hang on. 2 more, and 1, release down. Now arms go down next to you. Inhale, straighten your legs. Press your heels up, hips down, and bend the legs. And again, inhale, press the heels up, hips into the floor, and bend. 2 more here. Stretch those legs up, feel the hamstrings, feel your back stretching out, and bend. Let's do 1 more. And bend. Now just put your hands on the back of your thighs. Same thing. Press your entire back into the floor. Bend the legs. Inhale. Heels press up, hips press down. Bend the legs. We've got 2 more. And heels up, hips down. And bend. Here's our last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now move your hands against your inner thighs. Straighten the legs up and then straddle your legs and come back up. And hopefully you don't have a couch in the way and you can get a nice straddle position that really stretches the inner thighs. Again, don't force anything. Don't go beyond what your body is ready for. Let's do 1 more. Out into that straddle and come back up. Bend your legs. Now, feet on the floor, side by side. Let the knees go wide and down to the sides. Kind of wiggle the hips, get settled. We're just working the hips. Bring the legs up slowly. Take 4 counts, but engage that inner core as you do this. Drop the legs back down. Let's double that. 8 counts to bring the legs up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And let's go up in 12. 1, 2, 3. Press your back into the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lower the legs. This is our last one. 16 counts. 1, 2, lift that pelvic floor. 3, 4, hug in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, now I want you to bring your feet off your mat so they're nice and wide with the legs bent. Arms can stretch out to the sides. Take your right leg, tip it in and down toward the floor. Bring that leg up, tip the left leg in and down. Come back up, right leg tips in and down. Come back up. So just a nice way to stretch out the hips and up. Now, feet side by side and tip both legs. Just tip them right over to the left. Come back up and tip over to the right. Come back up, tip to the left. You know, I still didn't really clean out under the couch. And you know, it's kind of creepy to stick your arm under your couch when you don't know what you're going to find. hopefully just dog toys or dust bunnies. Come back up. Now the feet come off the floor and you tip your legs over to the side. Come back up and tip over to the right. Come back up, over to the left. Up and to the right. All right, bring the legs up to the center, hands on your shins. Continue to rock from side to side. But what I'd like you to do is have the legs a little wider apart and make these big tipping motions, the kind that you almost get stuck, or maybe you do get stuck and you have to just push a little to get back up and over to the other side. So you're just being like a kid, just goofing around. Big rocking motion. All right, come back to the center. Now let's go out and around with the legs. Just loosening up those hips a little bit more, moving your arms like you're doing a breaststroke. And then a few times the other way. And then with the legs together, big circle around. Touching down all the way around that circle. So you are making an imprint in your mat of a circle, if that makes any sense. And let's go the other way. So you're touching down, first down low at the hips and then up a little into the back. All right, now let's come into Shavasana. Stretch the legs out on the floor, rest your arms on the floor, palms turned up, feet turned out. So just really, get comfy. Get the shoulder blades down, the shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes and just breathe. So in and out through your nose. Taking time to let your body absorb all that you've done in this practice. The neck and shoulders, hopefully feeling wonderful. There's lots more mobility there. The hips, the lower back. Keep softening your body, feeling yourself, letting go a little bit more, just sinking into the floor. And begin to deepen your breath. Moving your fingers and toes. Circling your wrists and ankles. And then stretching your arms way up alongside your head. Lengthen. And then release. Tuck into a little ball. And then just roll onto your side. Doesn't matter what side. In that fetal position, just let go once again. Sink right into the floor. And then make your way back up to a seated position. And take in a big full breath in through your nose. Exhale that breath. One more. Exhale. Namaste. And I do hope I see you in person very soon, and enjoy the rest of your day.